Well, this was going to be a video introducing myself and everything, and so I came here and I set up the cameras and everything like that, and then I didn't know where to look. Is it over there? It's over there. No. Ah, look there. So, and then I had a computer on and Spotify came on and it just had some, new release thing, and I kind of, well, basically I hate new music. I think it's kind of crap. So the majority of it, I just pressed play because I was doing other things. And I'm about, I don't know, 7 or 8, how many songs? Let me check this out. Who is this? This is Liz Stringer. And I'm about, I don't know, 7 or 8 songs into it, and I think I like it. Like, it's pretty basic, but it's okay. I found myself, as I was making around, setting all this up, that I was humming along and tapping my toe. Can't ask for more than that. So, what's it called? The second high by Liz Stringer. Let's see. It's probably not a good idea to turn your head from the camera. Look, you can see my lighty thing going on there. And this, see, when you use Spotify on your computer, it's kind of crap. It's heaps better on your app. But let's see, what am I listening to here, Liz? High Open Hills. And hold it. I don't know, what is it? Warm in the Darkness? This is High Open Hills by Liz Stringer. This must be a different album. Oh, this is 2012. She's been around for a little while, old Liz. It's kind of Americana, I suppose. Let's open it up. I don't know if you can see that. I might try and put it up, but it's a pretty hardcore photo of old Liz. She's like covered in paint and stuff like that. And I thought, hold on, maybe I should just move this closer. Where is it? Can you see there? You can't see. There it is. Liz, where are you, baby? Liz. I don't know if you can see that. Right in there. She's covered in paint and she looks like a punk rocker. And so I was thinking, oh my goodness, what have we got here? Some Blink-182 wannabe. And actually it's kind of just country Americana, and I think it's alright. I was just playing along to it. Let's have another go. I think it's, let's try and pick the chords. E. There's definitely a B in it. So, it's got a few chords going on there. So we've got E, B, A, D, E, then I'm sure this is riveting. Western Australia. She's an Australian, Liz. Now, I don't know anything about Liz, and I'm not even supposed to be doing a video about it. This, though, is called The Second High, her album. It's her latest album. Now, it's interesting for me, because I've been thinking about The Second High a bit, and I know I've never heard of her before. But as in the first bear, you finish the day at work or whatever you're doing, mowing the lawns, you have that first beer and it's just fantastic. It's 100%, even if it's a bad beer, you know. it's just great. And after your first beer, you feel kind of awesome, and you're like, man, I'm going to have another beer. You're going to get a second high, not that high from the first one, but I figured out the first one, if we can call it 100%, the second beer we call that 50%. It's never as good as the first beer. And by the end of the second beer, you it's probably enough, if you're honest. That's probably as good as you're going to feel. But then, if you're with other people, or you got some music on, so another thing start taking over, and maybe you go for a third beer. And third beer is like 20% at the most. And any beer after that is negligible. We're looking, I don't know, 0.01 of that first beer. So what I'm trying to keep going, I can feel in my future giving up beers altogether. Just because I've had enough time of it. But we'll see. I don't want to stress myself out over it. But definitely I want to cut down to 2 or 3 beers. And I find if you have a coffee or something after that, it's great. Now, so this is the first video I'm doing. Sorry, Liz, it's not much of a review because I don't really know much about your music, but I might check it out, and it might be a bit boring if I just jump on here and keep talking about it. But yeah, Liz is all right. So this channel is going to be mostly music. I'm an original, of course, I'm an unoriginal songwriter, and I've got a few projects coming out, and it's crazy times for a musician trying to get music out. There seems to be more platforms, there's more opportunities, but there's more noise than ever before. And what does getting out even mean? What is success? If I'm happy with the music, that should be enough, surely. But, of course, it's not. You want people to hear it. It's a strange Jungian thing going on there. This will be a companion. This is Miss Martin here. I think she's from 1978. She's got no truss rod in there. So if it goes out a little bit, you've got to get someone to get in. Not me, because I'm crap at that stuff. And they've got to put a heat bar on it and mount the glue and kind of put pressure on it and move it back into a decent position. For a guitar, this is almost 50 years old, is coming up. It should probably be in a humidifier or something like that, kept in its box. This is definitely not like that. This is a beast. It sits on the couch, sits on my bed. The kids strum all over it. As it should be, It might be a piece of art, but like any mandala, its time will come and go. And in the meantime, it's here for a good time. So we're going to be going through a few songs. I might write a few songs on this channel, talk about what's going on, and see how it goes. So, Jesus Christ, that is completely out of tune. Right, is there a secret? Don't tune by octaves like this. So that one sounds in tune. Sounds a bit high. It's raining. Turn that down. Ooh, that's not bad. So, but see, we're in octave tune here, right? We've got the D and a D. Nice little ring. But then when I try and tune it here, the D with the, what do you call that? Hold it, E, A, D, G string. So we get up to B, and then we try and tune the B, it's out. So I think there's some type of intonation thing going on. Although I do have a capo on, or capo. The reason I have a capo on is because this old girl, she just doesn't like being tuned to standard. I'll put it down here, and she just flows, She loves it. The tension's great. She doesn't feel stressed out. When I tune her up to standard and open, oh, she hates it, and I hate it. So, it's coming down. So what I do, I have it in drop D all the way across. Just D, and then I'll put a capo on the second fret. And that might have something to do. Let's see if it's tuned up here. That's right. So if we go like that. Okay, that sounds in tune. That sounds in tune. Not bad. That sounds right. So that's not too bad. You put the capo on, it'll probably go completely out of tune. Let's try that. Let's see. Not too bad. Hey, that's good enough. Yeah, so that's the brief introduction. Not much going on today. I might have a little bit more listen to Liz, and I might actually do something else on her, or I might not. This, yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to send through I'll be popping in, showing you some of the projects I've got going on, and jamming out to Liz. Later. She's eating babies? But we have to find out whether she's just singing about Australia in an American accent as an American, or she's an Australian singing about Australia in an American accent. If that's the case, it might lower my thoughts somewhat. You've got to stick to what you know. And we're going to put a Japanese or Chinese accent on. It's not that type of channel. Yeah. See you later.